In 1961, the United States Supreme Court rendered a groundbreaking decision in the case of Mapp v. Ohio. This case, involving a woman named Dalry Mapp, would forever change the landscape of criminal procedure in the United States. The ruling had far-reaching implications, upholding the Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable searches and seizures, and establishing the exclusionary rule as a remedy for violations of these rights. Dalry Mapp was an African-American woman living in Cleveland, Ohio, during a time of racial tension and civil rights struggles. On May 23, 1957, police officers arrived at Mapp's home searching for a suspect in a bombing investigation. Despite lacking a proper search warrant, the officers forced their way into her residence. Mapp demanded to see the warrant but was denied. During the unauthorized search, the officers discovered a trunk containing obscene materials which were illegal under Ohio law at the time. Mapp was subsequently arrested and charged with possession of lewd and lascivious books. During the trial, Mapp's defense team argued that the evidence obtained during the search was inadmissible in court because it was gathered through an illegal search and seizure. However, the prosecution claimed that Ohio law allowed for the use of the evidence, regardless of how it was obtained. The case eventually made its way to the Supreme Court, where the justices would decide whether or not the exclusionary rule applied to state-level cases. On June 19, 1961, the Supreme Court delivered its verdict. In a landmark decision, the court ruled in favor of Mapp, stating that the evidence obtained through the illegal search and seizure was inadmissible in state court. The exclusionary rule, previously applied only at the federal level, was now extended to state criminal proceedings. This decision had significant implications for law enforcement practices across the country. The Mapp v. Ohio ruling had a profound impact on the protection of civil liberties and the administration of justice in the United States. It firmly established the Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable searches and seizures as applicable to the states. Furthermore, the ruling introduced the exclusionary rule as a deterrent against police misconduct and unconstitutional searches. This rule mandated that evidence obtained illegally could not be used in court, providing an incentive for law enforcement to adhere to constitutional standards. The decision in Mapp v. Ohio also highlighted the ongoing struggle for civil rights and racial equality. Dalry Mapp, an African-American woman, became an emblematic figure in the fight against the oppressive tactics of law enforcement. Her case shed light on the systemic issues faced by minority communities, where illegal searches and seizures were disproportionately common. The ruling not only protected individual liberties, but also served as a catalyst for broader social change.